Hello, everybody. This is Ketchy1383 with Ketchy Gaming, and today Sony obviously has announced the PlayStation 5 Pro. I know I'm a lot late to this game, but this is when I've been able to find a moment to actually do anything on it. Usually, I would avoid making videos on any sort of thing like this until I find a business decision of a company to be extremely inept. So I've been staying away from the whole console war side thing because I think it's just dumb at this point. I mean, that's something you do when you're a dumb teenager with an underdeveloped brain. But I'm not pro anybody. Let's just get that straight. If you've ever watched any of my videos, I cover all the systems. I shouldn't have to hedge my bets, so to speak, but I kind of feel like I have to, because people aren't going to like it that I'm going to say something bad about Sony and the PlayStation Pro. So let's start with the obvious elephant in the room that the price is $700. That's just the base price. If you want the CD drive, you're going to have to pay another 80 bucks. And if you want a cheap piece of plastic that keeps it upright, which I'm guessing there's going to be aftermarkets that are going to be far cheaper, another 30 bucks. And this is just so overtly egregious that it's unbelievable that they thought this would fly. You can get a decent PC for this price, as many people have pointed out at this point in time. On top of that, of being able to play games, you can do more with it, like surfing the web, typing up documents, a whole bunch more than what you could do with a PS5 Pro. And the part that sort of makes this egregious, on top of being the price of a mid-range PC, maybe on the lower end, but it's like they learned nothing, or maybe they just forgot their lesson from when the PS3 launched. It was 600 bucks. Yes, I had a whole bunch of backwards compatibility and Blu-rays and stuff like that, but no one bought it. Like, the $600 PS3s sat around in piles for probably a good 2 or 3 years. And I'm pretty sure they ended up recalling them and probably refurbishing them to, or refitting them to bring them down to that 500, then 400, I think, and eventually $300 price tag. But the other part that sort of drives me nuts is that they're making a two-tier system similar to that of the Xbox X and the Series S. Except this one's probably more egregious in some senses that you have a huge difference in processing power, but I'm 100% positive that developers are not going to develop the same game for one system, let's say the PS Pro, and then do a lesser version for just the regular PlayStation 5 players. They're going to keep their costs down by just developing for the PS5, probably because that's also the larger market of people that are going to have a PlayStation versus a PlayStation 5 Pro. Someone out there might make use of the additional resources or something like that. Mainly, I'm guessing probably PlayStation owned studios, but I'm guessing your third party developers, what few are left, are probably not going to do that. I mean, at this point, you're just better off buying a PC, like I said before, or maybe waiting for the next console to come out. I don't know. This was just a huge mistake, and or at least I'm pretty sure it's going to be. And usually I don't cover these things, but I majored in business and physics, and I have an interest in the business part, so that's partially why I'm covering this. This isn't as bad as other things that I've covered. Like, I still find it extremely egregious that Nintendo partnered with Sony, a competitor in the video game genre, to make the Legend of Zelda movie, which still hurts my head to think about that they did that. And then there's Disney, who destroyed both of their gaming studios, being like, we need to get back into gaming by paying Epic $5 billion, which I don't think actually happened. I don't even know if it's going to. Anyways, this isn't going to go down well, and it doesn't look like it is. There's a lot of negative comments. Looks like It's been ratioed to hell and back. I don't know. This does not look good for Sony. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Have a good one.